And now for something completely different.
Overfill a fat pan. And this could be the result. Make sure your fat pan is never more than half full. Put a pan of fat on the stove and leave it.
He's been very, very busy indeed.
You've lit the fuse of a firebomb.
Yes, well, it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't warm enough to actually lie out. But yes, lots of walks, lots of fresh air. Very, very relaxing. She was very good.
Overheated fat will catch fire spontaneously. So for safety's sake, keep your eye on it all the time.
A chip pan more than half full of oil or fat will bubble over when you add the chips and then catch fire. If this happens to you, first turn off the heat. Second, run a tea towel under a tap and wring it out till it's damp. Then place it over the flames. Finally, leave the pan alone until it's completely cooled down. Of course, if you don't overfill your chip pan, you won't have to do any of this. Fire. If you don't let it start, you won't have to stop it.
Hello, dear gastronauts. Welcome to my humble kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how to cope with one of those little kitchen disasters. No names, no pack drill, but Clive, a big fat close-up, please. No, no, dear boy, not the chips, the chip pan. Got it? Thank you. Anyway, back to me. I can safely reach the knob, so I turn off the heat immediately. I wring out a wet tea towel and place it over the pan and leave it for about 30 minutes. Voila. Now here's a demonstration which shows you exactly what not to do. Don't throw water onto the flames because the water sinks under the oil, turns to steam, and poof, a recipe for a total disaster. So, remember, the pan should never be more than 1/3 full of oil, and it should never, ever be left unattended, because we don't want to end up as unidentified frying objects, do we, Clive?
If your chip pan catches fire, don't panic. Just follow these instructions. 1. Turn off the heat. 2. Run a cloth under a tap and wring it out. 3. Cover the pan and then wait until it's cooled right down. Don't try and move the pan, and whatever you do, don't throw water over the fire. The effects can be devastating.
A pan filled with oil that is left unattended whilst heating can get so hot that the oil inside will catch fire. If water is used to try to extinguish the fire, an explosion of steam, fire and hot oil will occur. This is known as a boil over. Water is denser than oil, so when the water is added, it will sink to the bottom of the pan. The temperature in the pan is so hot that when the water is poured in, it instantly turns into steam. As the water turns into steam, it increases in volume by 1,600 times. As the steam evaporates from the pan, a fireball is forced out, taking the burning oil with it.
Get out. Stay out. Call 999.
I'm Huell Hauser.
Microscopic blob of
Fire starts when your attention stops.
Been out for a drink? Don't cook. Don't even think about it. The difference between saving a life and not is about being fire safe. Never leave a chip pan unattended. Close all doors at bedtime and check smoke alarms every week. Know how to save a life.
Superb, your pride and joy, is it? 20 quid. Yes!
Every year, hundreds of Kiwi blokes come home from the pub and end up cooking themselves. Don't drink and fry.
Triple vodka and coke, please, mate. Just here, mate. Who stole the keyhole? Oh, I'm starving. I should have got chips or something. Where's the bloody chip pan? Ah.
Kitchen's good. One male fatality. Found at kitchen table. Mother and child rescued from bedroom window.
Too many people die as a result of chip pan fires. Enough is enough. Get rid of the chip pan before it gets rid of you. This message was brought to you by the Tyne and Wear Fire and Rescue Service.
Mom know you're cooking?
No, no one's home but me.
She'll know now. Fire!
Call the fire department!
Not from in there.
Blowtorch!
If there's a real fire in your house, your first job is to escape immediately. Fire spreads quickly. Call the fire department from outside the house.
From a neighbor's phone!
You got it. You're both safe.
Your advice really hit home. Now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
Oh my goodness, what have I done? Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is so stupid.
That's why you'll always find him in the kitchen at parties. You will always find him in the kitchen at parties.